Hi friends, welcome to SGK English for a new video. Today, let us learn idioms. Have you heard of the word idioms? What is an idiom? It is a group of words established by usage. By usage, people using it, maybe slangs, slowly getting into dictionary also. By the usage, having meaning not deducible by individual words, quite different from literal meaning. You cannot find the meaning of it from the words meaning of that idiom. That is called idioms. What is an idiom? Group of words established by usage, having a meaning not deducible by individual words. That is what an idiom is or idioms are. In 10th class, 3rd unit, dear departed, textual grammar 10 idioms are given. One is sure to be asked in your public examination. Every year asked. Okay, let us see some of the idioms. Before getting into the lesson, let me request you to subscribe if you have not as usual, and support me by giving a like now itself, please, not at the end of the video, and enable the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, let us come to the lesson. Yes. Number 1, get one's own way. Get one's own way. It is somewhat similar to the word meanings. One's own way. Is it not so? What's the meaning of that? Do what one wants in spite of opposition. Even if somebody opposes or everybody opposes also, someone will do his own way only. Things will be done according to his likes and dislikes, not heeding to others' requests or pleading or compulsion. No. One will go on doing things according to his own way. See? What is the meaning of that? Do one wants means anyone wants in spite of opposition. That is called get one's own way. Take for example, he is a spoilt child. Spoiled or spoilt. Okay. Who always gets his own way. If a child does things according to his own way, he will become a spoiled child. So he is a spoiled child who always gets his own way. So when you make a sentence, you should bring out the meaning. Make meaningful sentence of your own so as to bring out the meaning, not simply writing something. By the sentence, the meaning should be brought out. That's the purpose of making sentence of your own. Okay now? Yes, once again see that he is a spoiled child. Anyone will be a spoiled child who always gets his own way. Make meaningful sentence of your own. Number 1, get one's own way. Number 2, for ages. Yes, something that will last or will be remembered for a long time. The effect will be continuing for a long, very long duration, for ages to come. Yes, so for very long period. Long period of time it will be continuing. Its effect will be continuing for a very long time. That is for ages. See the meaning of that? Something that will last or will be remembered for a long time. That is for ages. For example, where is that? Industrialization of agriculture. Yes, now nobody cares for agriculture. Okay, farmers are discarded. Will affect the ecosystem for ages to come, or adversely for ages, or for ages to come. That's also right. So it will affect our ecosystem adversely for ages to come, or for ages. Industrialization of agriculture or agricultural land or agricultural products also. You see, everything produced in bulk, huge amount, and not caring for the quality, etc. and etc. It will have its effect for a longer period, maybe for generations. Sentence once again, industrialization of agriculture will affect our ecosystem. Yes, our ecosystem will be affected. These concrete buildings, this, that, all those things adversely for ages to come or for ages. Number 3, set foot. Very simple. Is it not so? That drama it is a dear departure. I asked you not to set foot in my house. To step on, to enter, embark. Is it not so? Yes. So Armstrong set foot, is it, where on the face of the moon. Okay. So it was the first time she had set foot in the desert. So setting foot means embarking, beginning, starting. See, she was entering there for the first time. See, not foot alone. So beginning, to step on, to enter or to embark. Embark means begin. Yes. So next, drive a hard bargain. So this is the most important, I may say, because it is very often asked, almost every year asked. So drive a hard bargain. See, uncompromising in making a deal. Uncompromising. No compromise. Is it not so? In making a deal, that is called drive a hard bargain. See, bargain, you know. Bargaining for, price, etc. So don't write that my mother made a hard bargain with, in the market buying vegetables. No. That is not the meaning of that. Uncompromising in making a deal. No compromise. That is what. Someone will force other one to make that deal. For example, when government takes out of office or when portfolios are divided or distributed, some will make a hard bargain. One who wants to get the finance portfolio would say that if you don't give me finance portfolio, I would not support the government. I have 10 MLAs. They will withdraw support to the government and you will not be chief minister. So other one will be compelled to accept the terms told by the one who makes a hard bargain. Yes, some will be there. They will say that give me this portfolio, otherwise I will withdraw support to the government. So then you will not become chief minister. To become chief minister, he will have to make amendments. The hard bargain. Drive a hard bargain. Sometimes ministers will drive a hard bargain while distributing the portfolios of the government. They would say, if you don't give this, I will not support you. I will withdraw my support to the government. Then you will resign. You will have to resign. That is driving a hard bargain. Or dividing the property of the parents among themselves. Okay, na? Otherwise, I will not sign this document. Then you will not get also. Okay, that is forcing other ones to do according to their will. Forcing, compelling, pressurizing. That's called a drive a hard bargain, not simply bargaining. It is very often asked among all the 10. I may call it as a most important because every year, almost every year it is asked. Okay, see that Amelia knew very well that Elizabeth would drive a hard bargain in dividing the father's property in the one-act play Dear Departed. You can take example from the lesson also, no problem. You see, Amelia knew very well that Elizabeth would drive a hard bargain in dividing the father's property in the one-act play Dear Departed. Fully you have to say where it occurs, where you see that, all you have to say. From the lesson, very simple. Okay, now next one, get rid of. That is simple now. Get rid of means avoid. Okay, to remove, to avoid, to get freed from. That is get rid of. Get rid of your bad habits is easier said than done. It is very easy to say you must get rid of your bad habits. Simply you can make other sentence. The principal advises students to get rid of their bad habits of coming late. Some students will always come late. So the principal advised those who are coming late to get rid of their habit of coming late. Get rid of their habit of coming late. Okay now? Avoid, get rid of, etc. Almost same meaning. Now, get rid of your bad habits is easier said, very easy to say, but difficult to practice. Than done means doing is difficult, saying is easy. Get rid of your bad habits is easier said than done. To say it is easy, to practice it is very difficult. Okay now? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more are there. Let us see what are they. Before that, just to see once again, get one's own way, 4 ages, set foot, drive a hard bargain, and get it off. I hope these 5 are understood. Let's come to number 6. Give way. Yield to someone or something. Yield means surrender. Okay, give way to. Take for example, after a long day at work, I was working for a long day, long hours, I was working continuously. I gave way to exhaustion and fell asleep on the couch. I gave way to exhaustion means tiredness. I was so tired, so I gave way to. Give way, so past tense, gave way. So I use the tense accordingly, not exactly the word given. When you write the sentence, you can change the tense according to the sentence. Okay now? I gave way to tiredness and fell asleep on the couch. Couch means bed or even chair it can be. Okay now? So, I was so tired, so I surrendered to that, tiredness and fell asleep on the couch. Okay. Next, at length. At length is very simple. Eventually, finally, for a long time, after a long time, at last or at the end. Eventually, as a result of that. Okay, at length the day came on which we were to leave the school. There will come a day you have to leave the school. When your exam is over, everything is completed, you bid farewell and say goodbye to all and leave the school. Not school. See, we were to leave enough. See, school is not necessary also. See, without that also the meaning is right. We were to leave. Anywhere you have to leave, So, we cannot continue anywhere for a long period of time. There will come a day you have to, at length, at last, at the end. After a long time, the day came when we were to leave the place. Okay. At length, the day came on which we were to leave. We were to leave the school, college, or any such place. Okay, this is at length. Next, on purpose means deliberately, intentionally, purposefully, willfully, same. On purpose, it was done on purpose, knowingly, purposefully, deliberately, you see, intentionally. If you win or lose, LOS is not loss but lose. You see, let it be on purpose. The captain will tell the team members, if you win means we'll win. If you fail also, we'll fight up to the last and fail. Say, we are sure to fail, what to do. So, on purpose it should be. Means other team should not take it away from us by surprise. Okay, we should fight up to the last. Should not happen by your mistake, etc. So, it should be knowingly. Okay now, not unknowingly somebody captures us without even our own knowledge. Okay now. So, if you win or lose, not only games, anywhere in life also. In life also. Life situations, see, let it be on purpose. Don't get defeated or deceived. It should not happen without our knowledge. If you win or lose, let it be on purpose. On purpose. Knowingly, deliberately, intentionally, willfully. Yes, that is on purpose. So now, on purpose is important. More important and most important is took by surprise. Very often asked. Drive a hard bargain. It is as important as that one. Okay. Took by surprise. To happen unexpectedly. To surprise. To happen unexpectedly. See, without our own knowledge, sometimes it may happen. For example, demonetization. Demonetization. Suddenly, Prime Minister coming and announcing that the notes all cancelled. Took the nation by surprise. It took the nation. We were surprised. Really, we were shocked in a way. Demonetization took the nation by surprise. The only meaning is that you were surprised. That's all. Took the nation by surprise. You can write any other sentence of your own when you are getting surprised unexpectedly. Okay, now the postponement of the examination took me by surprise. I never thought it would be postponed. Okay, you can say like that. The postponement of the examination took the students by surprise. We never thought such a way. That's the best example for you, children. The postponement of the examination took the students by surprise. A better example for you. I repeat, the postponement of the examination took the students by surprise. Mark this as idiom because it can be asked. It is asked also very often. Last one, at a loss. It's also important, but not that difficult. It's also important. See, took by surprise, at a loss, on purpose, then drive a hard bargain. These things are ought to be studied, including the sentence, because asked very often. You are sure to get a question from this. At a loss, puzzled, confused, not to know what to do. That is the correct situation. At a loss. Or what to say, what to do. See, not to know what to do or what to say. Okay, the government is at a loss how to tackle the price rise. Petroleum prices going beyond 110 per liter. Petrol, diesel 100. See, actually the government is at a loss how to tackle the price rise. You can write any other example of your own, no problem. In confusion, not able to find a solution, not to know what to do. So you can write your own, no? Make a good sentence of your own. You see, I was at a loss when the examination dates were suddenly announced. I was at a loss, means I was not able to cope with that. At a loss means not to know what to do. I did not prepare in this way. I never thought it will be such a very nearby date. I was at a loss when suddenly the examination dates were announced. At a loss. You can write your own. That when you school students write an example, that is should be connected with your education. That's better. Okay, now. So I was at a loss when the examination dates were suddenly announced. I repeat, I was at a loss when the examination dates were suddenly announced. So at a loss means puzzled, confused, not to know what to do. Okay, now? Yes. The government is at a loss how to tackle the price rise. 10 idioms. One is sure to be asked from this. Surely you can expect one from this. So what is an idiom? Group of words established by usage. By usage it is established gradually. It is used everywhere. It gets into dictionary also. It is established by usage. Having a meaning not deducible by individual words. It cannot be deducted from the word meanings. So apart from the literal meaning, it will have a different meaning. That is what an idiom is or idioms are. Okay, now? I hope it is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Meet you with another video. Goodbye.